What if I told you some of the greatest teams in NBA history never won a ring? Not because they weren't good enough, but because of bad luck, injuries, dynasties, or just brutal timing. Today, we're counting down the 10 best NBA teams ever to fall short of a championship. These teams were dominant, they were scary, and they still ended the season empty-handed. So let's get into it. At number 10, we have the 2020-2021 Brooklyn Nets. On paper, this team looked unfair. Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, all perennial all-stars. When healthy, they were basically unguardable, but injuries hit at the worst possible time. They lost to the eventual champion Bucks, and it literally came down to Kevin Durant's toe being on the line. If it was 1 inch shorter, this team might have steamrolled the league. Number 9, the 1972-73 Boston Celtics. This one flies under the radar, probably because it was 50 years ago. The 73 Celtics won 68 games, which was insane for that era. They were deep, physical, and disciplined. Everything you want in a title team. But they fell in the conference finals and never even got a shot at the finals. A forgotten juggernaut. At number 8, the 2018-19 Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis won the MVP. The Bucks had the best record in the league. They were up 2-0 on the Raptors in the Eastern Conference Finals. And then Kawhi Leonard turned into a basketball Terminator. 4 straight losses, season over. And just like that, a title favorite vanished. At number 7, the 1993-94 Seattle Supersonics. The Sonics won 63 games and earned the number 1 seed. Gary Payton and Shawn Kemp were dominating. Then they ran into the 8 seed Denver Nuggets and history happened. Seattle became the first 1 seed ever to lose to an 8 seed. Still one of the biggest playoff upsets of all time. At number 6, the 2006-2007 Dallas Mavericks. Now this was one of my favorite series of all time. 67-win Mavericks team. Dirk Nowitzki won the MVP. Then came the We Believe Warriors, way before Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. A bad matchup, a hot opponent, and a shocking first-round exit. This team was elite, and nobody saw it coming. Baron Davis was just on another level in this series. At number 5, the 2013-14 Indiana Pacers. This Pacers team doesn't get enough respect. Led by Paul George, they had the best defense in the NBA and were specifically built to stop LeBron. They pushed the Heat hard, but internal chemistry issues ended their run early. If things don't fall apart, this team could have been special. At number 4, the 2001-2002 Sacramento Kings. Ask any NBA fan about Heartbreak. This team comes up. The Kings played beautiful, unselfish basketball before it was trendy. They took the Lakers to 7 games in the Western Conference Finals. And then came one of the most controversial playoff series in league history, the Tim Donaghy series. Many people still believe this team should have been champions. At number 3, the 2017-18 Houston Rockets. The Rockets won 65 games and built the perfect team to beat the Warriors. They went up 3-2 in the conference finals, and then injuries struck. Chris Paul got hurt. What followed? 27 missed threes in a row. This team came closer to beating the KD Warriors than anyone. At number 2, the 96-97 Utah Jazz. Karl Malone, John Stockton, 2 future Hall of Famers, the best Jazz team ever. They made the finals and ran into Michael Jordan and the 72-10 Bulls. The infamous flu game, the game winner in game 1. If Jordan doesn't exist, this team probably wins multiple titles. But that goes for a lot of teams in the 90s. And at number 1, the 2015-2016 Golden State Warriors. 73 wins, unanimous MVP Steph Curry, the greatest regular season of all time, up 3-1 in the NBA Finals, and then the collapse. Injuries, suspensions, and a historic Cavaliers comeback sealed their fate. No team has ever been more dominant or more shocking to fall short. These teams prove one thing: being great doesn't guarantee a championship. Timing, health, and history matter just as much as talent. Which team do you think should have won a ring out of this list? Drop it in the comments, like the video, and subscribe for more NBA deep dives.